Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Charlotte 49ers, Jerry Richardson Stadium, and the fans have been filling this one up in anticipation of this clash. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on a team from the AAC, the Charlotte 49ers. 48 Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Rebels will boot it away to start the game. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The 49ers offense will get the first swing of the game. And here comes the quarterback, and one thing you know for sure, with this team, as he goes, so goes the offense.
And he's a big-time talent, Reese. This guy can hurt you in a multitude of ways, throwing and running the football. He's going to have to be dialed in, though, because this defense is going to give him a lot of different looks. It's really important mentally this QB is on his game.
It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. Quick pass on the jet motion. Makes one man miss. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
And that's kind of a double whammy for this offense because on their opening drive, not only did they turn it over with the interception, but they've now set their defense up in a really tough spot deep in their own end.
The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide out in motion. Back to throw, it's Howard. Fires to the wideout. He caught it. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Turning to the running game on 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. 2nd and goal coming up. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal. Getting some heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and that's back-to-back games this guy's notched a sack. Starting to be a problem. A guy that's diagnosing passes, rushing the passer really, really well. This defense could use this guy's production consistently.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And it's right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this drive.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Leaves it with the running back. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker.
Fourth down.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. The completion well past the sticks. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing, an easy conversion for this offense. And the 49ers with the 1st and 10. At the 45 on its way. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. It's a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Throws for the tight end. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It's hard throwing in the pocket, man. You got bodies and 300-pound dudes falling all over the place. They're trying to hit you. That time, the pressure got to him, and it forced the incompletion.
Fires to the tight end. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes the catch. It's Ellis. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. He lobs one high down the left side. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Not a lot of room on.
The 49ers.
He'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. And he can't find a receiver, and down he goes.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
On the move, he fires. Makes the grab well past the sticks. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. From the 30-yard line on 1st down. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything away down the field, but once the drag route was caught, they just couldn't rally to the ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, new set of downs.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Trying to impose their will with the run. The 49ers get the first down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period.
3, Charlotte, 0.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And that's the problem with blitzing on defense. You live by the blitz, you die by the blitz. Defense dialed up the pressure, but the offense had a better play call. They ran it away from the blitz, and that's why they were able to be successful.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
I think it would be great if this offense leaned on the run game more in the red zone. Leaned on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hadn't even gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Trying to punch it in. He is denied. Stopped just short of the goal line. Pushed his way to the 1 and could go no further, and they'll turn it over on downs. Single back formation, and they give it to it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to him. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. And picking up the first down will be nice here, but also important. Get some cushion for the punt team. From the gun, running back on the move. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Rebels line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Wide open downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Niners.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
7, Ole Miss, 3.
Out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Typically, at this spot on the field, you make a fair catch. I'd call that risk-aversive, but it is good field position. Looking for a productive play on first down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Plows through the defense. And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Here comes the offense on second down. He's looking to throw. Finds the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Jones. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're bringing heat. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Catch in the middle, it's Ellis. He makes the tackle at the 23-yard line, but not before a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. He wants to throw. Still looking, on the move. Tip ball, put it up for grabs, and I thought he had it, but somehow it slithered through his fingers. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Catch in the middle, it's Ellis. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's the 2-minute warning, and we'll see if the offense can tack a little something extra on their lead before the break. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
You don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully, get the first down, and that's all that matters.
They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next third down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Charlotte.
Man, this offense has started the season off so good. 1-0 a week ago, right? Now building on it again. Great job putting points on the board. It's still the first half, but this unit looks dialed in.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Rebels will punt it away on 4th down. He'll try to really get into this one. Makes a move. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Finds his tight end. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Fresh set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The 49ers headed quickly to the line. Trying play action. They're trying to get to it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
He's got a 1st down and maybe a lot more. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He's looking to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It is good! And now the lead's extended a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Coming out with it, it's White. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in Charlotte.
And the 49ers will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's White. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football falling right of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. Slam to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the ground game. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Grabbed behind the line, it's White. They get him on the ground, but it's a 1st down. And the Rebels are flying down the field. With jet sweep pass. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
Push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside. David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. They move the tight end all over. They'll try to get it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's White. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Comes out throwing on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Got his man quickly. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The 49ers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And this sophomore's going to learn you can't force that type of pass. Very lucky to get it back. After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Coming after him. He's going to run it. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Feeling some heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. They're just treating the entire stadium as if it's 4-down territory. Odd decision here to go for it, 4th and very, very long. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete. A first down for the offense. He'll start this drive firing. Got his man out of the backfield. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
The give to the tailback. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
That is a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. The Rebels will punt this one away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Charlotte will send the offense back onto the field. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball.
Makes the grab down the left side. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. Big plays like that makes play calling so much easier. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 34.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to throw on 2nd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They finally corral him, and he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Now down to the 12-yard line, it's 1st down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Mark it off as a 6-yard gain down to the 6-yard line. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. And he'll be stopped for no gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. 4th quarter is coming up. Time has expired here in the quarter, and it's Charlotte on top. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. They'll try to get the 1st through the air, using his legs to buy some time. And it's caught! Touchdown, Charlotte!
Never know how it happens, but it happens. Defenses lose sight of those big, huge, pass-catching tight ends. You could tell there, maybe bit on the play fake a little bit too much. Lost him for a second. He takes care of the rest and gets the touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Alabama is putting on an offensive clinic, the likes of which we've seldom seen, and this program has had some legendary players. They're up 14 over USF. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really, really quickly. They need to put something.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Looking to throw, it's Howard. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. He's right on target. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the 1st down. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Unloads it left. Makes a connection. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Back to the air one more time. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Good timing on the quick out. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the 1st down. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. It'll be a draw. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And they try to sneak the draw play in there and try to show pass right away, get it to the running back. Defense not fooled in the slightest. Nice job getting upfield, getting to the running back, getting him on the ground.
Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short of the first down.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw outside of the guy for a tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw, it's Howard. Gets it out fast. Now well within striking distance as that third down play gets them a first at the 29. They are controlling the ball. 9th play of the drive. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team's being out-physical. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run it.
Bulldozes his way through. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Leaves it with the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Rebels! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And the extra point is good as they close to within a touchdown, 24-17. They're just about ready to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. Charlotte has the ball back. The 49ers offense will return to the field. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
He wants to throw here on second down. Got him downfield. And he unleashed the RPMs on that pass. Man, this sophomore has an arm. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side. No reason to do anything here except keep it on the ground on 2nd and 5. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. 3rd and short coming here right from the midfield stripe. Looking to throw for it. Now he's going to break the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The give to the lone running back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll keep it on the ground. Shakes off the tackler. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. And the 49ers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. big situations arise in games, they're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline, expecting to make the play that's going to help them win games. This team incredibly mentally tough right now, Dave.
And you start to build that mental toughness when you start to string together positive weeks and you start to string together positive plays. Now you know you can do it. It's not, we talked about it in the offseason, oh, we want to do this. Now you're starting to execute it and put it together on the field.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer,